What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Skism Gaming. So I'm going to take you through some of the best base locations. I'm going to jump right into it, but keep in mind I have done other base location videos, so if you want to check them out, I'll put them down in the description below or up on the screen there, because I do cover other good locations you can build your bases. But as you can see, we're at latitude 68 and longitude 46 in the swamps. The reason why this place can be a good place to build your base location is you are up from the ground, so no land dinos can get to you. So if people do come to attack you, they're going to have to come by Quetzi, and it's very easily fortified. You can put plant species turrets all around the outskirts as well as turrets, and so the only way they can really get up here is if they try and land the Quetzis. And if you are online, it's going to be extremely hard for them to raid you, especially being in the swamp. You will be a lot hotter when you do raid, but there is water, so they do have resources of that. Keep in mind you are near a metal mountain, so if you want to mass produce metal, you can. You've got pretty much an unlimited supply of charcoal because you've got forests absolutely everywhere. So definitely a good place to build if you're looking to go into a server where this location is not taken. So I'll head over to the other location. Base number 2 can be found at latitude 50 and longitude 46. Now, a lot of my bases that I'm going to be selecting for this video will be built up on cliff faces or away from land dinosaurs. And a lot of you guys probably already know about these spots, but I'll go through some more key pointers why these are good. Now, when you're building up a base, you can store your Quetzis, all your air dinosaurs here, and when people come to attack you, they're not going to be able to come with their T-Rexes or Gigas. It's going to be up and high. So if they want entry point into your base, they're going to have to come by Quetzi. So this is definitely a good spot to build. On top of that, you're near multiple metal spawn mountains. You got Flat Top Mountain, you got Obsidian Mountain, you got the Volcano Mountain, you got endless supply of trees to farm up charcoal. So it's definitely a good outpost if you want to have this as an outpost base, or turn this into your main base. Maybe you build an elevator up, or store some of your land dinos down here, like the tribe's going to do on this server. So definitely a good place to have your base. And I'm going to move on to the next location. Now, base number 3 can be found at the green obelisk, or coordinates latitude 59, longitude 71, or thereabouts. You guys know where the green obelisk is, but actually, instead of building your base just down here, you can build along the rooftops here, along the stone pillars, or the, whichever way you want to call it, and they kind of go in here, and you can have multiple guard towers or a big base here, because you're going to be away from the land dinosaurs. Or eventually, if you did want to, because there's only 2 entry points into this base, you can stack up the roads or pathways into this base full of behemoth gates. So they're going to use a lot of nades before they can even get into your base. You got water. You can have a lot of fun with this. You can eventually build a tower that goes over the top of this whole green obelisk if you want to, and then you got plenty of room to store all your dinosaurs. So I think this could be potentially a really fun base. Or if you just want to have some mini outposts, you can just put them up on top of the cliff face here, or whatever suits you guys. So definitely a good location if you want to look up to have a big tribe or some mini outposts. Base number 4 can be found at latitude 62 and longitude 76. And if you guys don't know where that is, you got the green obelisks, so it's just right next to it. So you can see where the the waterfall is, that base over there. You can come over here. Now the reason why I'm choosing this as one of a really good location to build your bases is when I first started off, I'm like, this place looks like it's a good place to build. You got many cliff faces before you get up to the main base, and if you put enough behemoth gates, you wall it off. It's like a castle trying to raid a castle. You got many different vantage points, and they've got to get through many layers of your defense before they get to your main base. And I've always thought you could build a really cool base here if you set it up right. So this is what I'm putting in here. You're near the water. You can keep an eye on your aquatic pens. Now with the whole Quetzi, you can farm up heaps of metal anyway, and you can just farm up charcoal because there's heaps of different trees here. You can farm up many different animals for meat. So it's definitely a really good place to build if you're looking, and this is free in your server. Maybe give it a check it out. Maybe chuck up a few defenses, and hopefully you can build up a big base like one is underway at the moment. Base number 5 can be found at latitude 44 and longitude 77. Now, as you can see, they've got some of their bases built up on the turrets here, and you can have a big base set up like this if you guys want to, but it's away from your land dinosaurs. And what you can do is you can put either behemoth gates between the different rock formations, or you can put it around the outskirts here and keep your dinos and have a good eye on them, and you can shoot down. You can build up on the multiple rocks, different guard towers, and it's just a good place to have away from your gigas if they do come and raid you, and definitely a good spot. And you'll find a lot of times this place is taken on a server, but definitely keep an eye on it, and definitely a good place to build near all the metal mountains, near Flat Top Mountain, near the metal mountains. You're close to everything, and you don't have to travel far to go raid people if that's what you want to do. So definitely a good place to build your base, or if you want an outpost, chuck one up here. So hopefully you guys are liking these little selection of bases, and I know a lot of you guys already know this, but I figured I'll do the ones I haven't made a video on yet. Base number 6 can be found at Fuck You Rock or in case you guys are wondering, it looks like you know, that someone's giving you the finger. You got the middle finger, you got the thumb, the snow surrounds it, but this is found at latitude 22 and longitude 39. Now when you can build up pillars all around the outskirts of this base, build it up, and you can have quite a big tower set up here if you like. You can build guard towers on both the points, on the right side and the left side. You are in the snow, so you will go through your food very quickly if people do come to attack you. You can store your dinosaurs down below, put behemoth gates, keep a good eye on them, but keep in mind, when any one of these bases, when you are building up on rocks and you're using your pillars, sometimes what people might do is they'll try and take your pillars out and bring down your whole base. So when you are building like this, make sure that it is somewhat secure. Make sure you do have the sides protected, that they can't get into your pillars on each one of your bases, because it does make it a little bit easier to raid if there is a weak place. But keeping that aside means they've got to get in close with their pterodons or quetzes or birds, and so if you've got the turrets set up in place, they shouldn't be able to do it if you set it up right. You're near the water, so if you want to have a dino pen, it's easy to keep an eye on. You are around the metal mountain, so it's very easy to get the metal, and same with the wood. And mostly around these areas you can find your high level tames, whether it's your quetzes or your gigas, or you can find the rexes that you're after. So building in the north is always a good place, especially in the snow. So yeah guys, that's some of the locations here. I thought I might just wrap it up and give you 6 locations that I thought were pretty cool. Hopefully you guys have found this video helpful. If you have, smash that like button, leave a comment, maybe put down in the comments below some base locations that you want me to show or showcase, or some other places I've missed. I know there's heaps more around the Ark map, and I might release more in the future. Or if you put down the comments below, maybe I'll do a base locations on what you guys recommend as some really good locations. So thanks for watching guys, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.